Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day. It's 12:57 p.m. It means we're coming out of the twilight zone. I always like to watch the 1 o'clock candle, at least typically, especially after we've had a move like this. This is the Dow, by the way, guys. I took a 1 hour loss on this by shorting out of the open here earlier on here today, and trade went my way initially and then came back, stopped me out way over here, and now looking for a rounding and another opportunity on the short side, and the bearish configuration, of course, here on the 30-minute chart is helping me out with that. This pullback, tapping and penetration of the 21 EMA, and then a potential breaking of prior candle low here on the 1 minute chart. Let's take a look here, see if we can get a trade marker out here. Get some ideas ready. Not doing anything yet. I want this candle to close in 1 minute and 30 seconds, also known as 90 seconds. And then I will be looking for this thing to retrace all the way back to the bottom of the open range, essentially. Here we go, guys. Sell stop order live now. Sell stop order live. The Dow is the weakest of the three sisters. I am watching all three of them on a different monitor. The NASDAQ has broken above the Friday's high. Let me quickly show that to you. Right here, you see that horizontal line? That's yesterday's high, I should say, Monday's high. Today's Tuesday. Breaking above. We have not broken the high here of the S&P, and certainly not of the Dow, which is way up there. So that gives you a little bit of perspective. But the Dow has been the weakest all day. Even you can see over here, performance-wise, NASDAQ is up 0.25%. S&P is basically flat. The Dow is down 0.5%. 47 basis points to be precise. So really, in a way, from a differential standpoint, bucking the trend. New candle has begun. There's that 30-minute candle. We've got a nice top wick now forming. You see that? That pulling up is the forming of a top wick. That's what I want to see. I'm okay if it goes significantly higher, as a matter of fact, first before flipping down. If it's even going to flip down. Of course, I have no way of knowing that. There's that nice music you're used to hearing. And I'm in. I looked away. I was actually watching a little video, and so I'm in. My stop, of course, is above the high there. That went a little bit higher than when I last showed you, but now I am short the Dow. I'm going to adjust my markers here. There we go. 1 hour, 1.5, and 2 hour. This is the open range. Looking to get beyond the bottom of the open range here today, like we were earlier. See that there? Get back down there again. This is my second try at shorting the Dow here today. We'll see how we do on this one. I'll put you on pause, bring you back as this develops, and we will talk more about the trade. This is a zone reversal trade and trend continuation, by the way, and I'll explain a little bit later. And target 1 has been hit, so the 1 hour all or nothing trader has left the game with full profitability. And of course, the 2 hour move stop to break even at 1 hour has moved their stop to break even because we hit 1 hour. And now the 1.5 hour trader has just hit full profitability as well and has left the game. And only the 2 hour all or nothing trader is sitting here waiting to see what happens from here. This is a textbook zone reversal trade, guys, and trend continuation trade. The trend continuation function here is in this bearish overnight through the Asia and European session configuration on the EMAs 9 below 21. Nice orderly pullback. Cost me 1 hour this morning here on this pullback because I was short, and then a nice entrance into the twilight zone. Consolidated as we typically do. This is the 1 o'clock candle coming back after lunch, breaking below the prior candle, entering right there after a nice liquidity grab, if you like, a little spike up here, kind of out of the blue. We weren't expecting it, at least I wasn't. And then a nice drive down, and that's a perfect with that big top wick there. See that there? That topping tail is a brilliant flip of a candle, and the kind of entry that I like to take. And so that was perfect timing. And then moving into this negative moving average or bearish configuration on the 1 minute as well. I'll put you back on pause. And the zone reversal, of course, is this twilight zone breaking below. Trend continuation is the impulse, corrective impulse, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. I'll put you back on pause, and we'll see if we can finish this thing off with a nice 2R win as well. And there we have it, guys. After hitting the 1.5R, the second target, we've pulled all the way back to the original stop. And the market's been quite resilient. Really wants to go a little bit higher despite the bearishness we experienced just a little bit earlier here. And of course, all the way through Asia and part of Europe. As a matter of fact, most of Europe. And so we'll see how this continues later on this afternoon and tomorrow. It's 1:53. We still got a couple of hours left, just a little bit more than that here in the session. And so the 1R and 1.5R all or nothing trader have full profitability on this trade. The only model that takes a 1R charge is the 2R all or nothing trader. And the 2R move stop to break even at 1R, of course, leaves with a break even, no harm, no foul. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for clicking the like button, for saying hi in the comments. I appreciate you. Have an amazing night if I don't see you again a little bit later on. Take care.